Hi guys, thanks for dropping by. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a good day. We're going to continue on doing comedy here. We're doing Henning Wehn, live at the Apollo. Okay, we've seen this guy on Would I Lie to You? And I'm pretty sure I've seen him on 8 out of 10 Cats. Not absolutely sure, but he could have been there. But I know I've seen him on Would I Lie to You. He was a pretty funny guy. I guess he's German. That's pretty much all I know about him from what I've seen on other shows, but I haven't seen any of his own stuff there, like his stand-up, so we're going to watch some of that right now. So if you like the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I need them all. So if you got nothing else to do, just click that button and there you go. Turn on your notifications, pass the video around, and, leave some comments. Let's get started. All right, let's watch.
Hey! Yeah, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Henning, the German comedy ambassador. Not the easiest of jobs. Well, let me get one thing straight. We Germans, we like a laugh. No, honestly, we really do. We really do, just like the Brits. The only difference is Germans laugh once the work is done. Rather than instead of. And indeed is the main cultural difference. I mean, what a fantastic turnout here this evening. It's almost bound to be someone else from Germany in the audience. Blimey, ja, so viele. Wen haben wir denn da? Habt ihr da, wo war denn das Theater? Da oben oder da hinten? Ich kann das von hier nicht so recht sehen. Da oben? Ja, wen haben wir denn da, junge Frau? Wer ruft denn da so schön? Chris, ja. Ja, Chris, wo in Deutschland kommst du her? Aus Potsdam. Ach, guck mal einer an. Und hier schon länger in Großbritannien, oder was? Seit wann? 4 Jahre? Guck mal einer an. Und wohnst du direkt in London oder irgendwo in der Umgebung? Richtig, ganz richtig. Hat er recht? Hat er recht? By the way, Chris and I, we're just doing exactly the same thing the Brits do whenever they travel abroad. We just carry on speaking our own language regardless. Why do people move abroad? It's always for one of 2 reasons, isn't it? Either you want to broaden your horizon, or you're not needed back home. Usually it's the latter, but no matter your motivation, once you live abroad, you'll become a lot more patriotic, a lot more nationalistic, and in my case, that isn't very good. Well, I was already firmly right-wing when I was still living back home in the Ruhr Valley, and hasn't got any better since. I mean, these days, I get national pride out of the strangest events. Now, I remember reading in the paper a couple of years ago that Germany had won the World Championships in marbles. And on reading that, I was like, yeah! Yeah, and until reading that, I didn't even know anyone over the age of 4 did play marbles. I remember when we won Pope. Do you remember when Germany won the Catholic Church? Yeah, I know far more recently we lost it to the Argies, but far more vividly remember how great it was when we won it. It was like, ja, super, Ratzinger, du bist der Beste, super, super. Yeah, I was over the moon. It was like winning the Football World Cup again. I know full well, if at the time of the Pope election, if I'd still been living back home in Germany, I would have reacted completely differently. I would have just said, oh no, not that reactionary Bavarian twat. But once you live abroad, you embrace everything about your country, everything remotely German. like the royal baby. Number 2, If you live abroad, you do assimilate to the degree, like on stage, there is never any doubt about my nationality. Yeah, on stage, I properly German it up. But in everyday life, in many ways these days, I'm as British as they come. Like not too long ago, I had a groin hernia. And I'm not saying that's a British trait as such. The starting point for this little anecdote. And groin hernia is not painful, but it's incredibly annoying. And the worst bit about it is, your body gives you very irregular pressure on your bladder. You really don't know when you have to go to the toilet. And I was in one of those situations going home after a gig on a night bus. So then the bus stopped at red lights. And I realized, dear oh dear, I have to have a slash right now. So I ran up to the driver and said, sir, let me off, I have to have a piss. And the driver said, no, sorry mate, can't, it's not a proper stop, it's just red lights. Sir, I'm really sorry about this, I'll have to piss here. So I got my knob out. All of a sudden he could open the doors. It wasn't against health and safety any longer, so me jumping out, finding a tree, pissing behind the tree was all one, but because of the time spent with the driver, had all gone on a split second too long. And what I'm saying, there was already a good amount of liquid going down the inside of my trouser leg, so I had to wait in the middle of the night behind a tree, I had to wait in the pitch black, I had to wait for me pissed trousers to dry. Your Honor. No, luckily it didn't come to that, but it was embarrassing enough as it was. So at that point, I had to get home. So I looked down my trousers and, well, they had sufficiently dried. And I'll tell you what, I'll take the next night bus into London town, I'll have a nice late night kebab, nice cup of tea, then I'll take a cab home, and the world will not see me until after the operation. That was my plan. So I get on the next night bus, go into London town, get off at Tottenham Court Road and walk up to the kebab shop. Well, and I had all them health worries in me head. So will the NHS be able to treat me properly? Will this not years of my life expectancy? Will I ever be able to become a father? So I had all them existential worries. So I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing. So when I walked into the kebab shop, I didn't see the step leading into the kebab shop. So I tripped over that step, immediately lost my balance and fell in head first. So there I was, 3 o'clock in the morning, on all fours, on the floor of a kebab shop, in piss trousers. Thinking, blimey, how British am I? Thank you very much. You have been an absolute delight. Thanks so much. See you very soon. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay, so that was Henning Wehn live at the Apollo. It was pretty funny, talking about, being German in England and that. A couple of times I heard him slip into a British accent. I guess I don't know how long he's been there, but he's picked up a few words. Blimey. That was pretty funny. He had a few good jokes and a few observations. So if you liked the video, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, pass the video around, leave a comment. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah. So we'll see you next time. Have a nice day.